How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Mr.Robot Season 1, Episode 2, titled Bear With Me here. I'm gonna paraphrase it. Episode 1, Period 1, Ones and Zeros, MPEG. Or you could just read the thing before this that says spoiler review. Whichever one fits you best. But please stop with these long titles, man. I can't. They're so funny. But shorten it up. Ones and Zeros is basically the title. This is a spoiler review, guys. If you have not seen my series premiere, Mr.Robot review, check it out, guys, from last week. Holy crap. What a premiere, man. You can check out my thoughts on that. Mr.Robot Season 1, Episode 2. This is my spoiler review. 2 minutes. Should take me 2 minutes to recap this episode, Episode 2, give you my pros and cons and final score on this episode. And don't forget, I also review shows like Wayward Pines, Hannibal, Aquarius, Halt and Catch Fire, The Last Ship, Falling Skies, Tyrant, The Strain, and much, much more. So stay tuned for all that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. First off, Evil Corp, or E-Corp, whichever one you prefer, but it's very evil, and it has an E, so obviously Evil Corp offers Elliot a job. He ends up refusing. He hacks Tyrell, not really hacks, but he like gets in his Facebook and everything, and he's like, what happens if he let me do this? Oh no, this is too easy. So he destroys a lot of his computer. He wipes out the hardware, he throws the chips in the microwave, and surprisingly, his apartment doesn't catch on fire. He has dog problems, because of course he stole the dog last week. If you've never seen the series premiere, watch it. What are you doing? He has dog problems, of course, and the dog is like shitting on his bed and peeing, and you know, the struggle. Gosh, I texted the girl like a long time ago. I was like, oh, the struggle. I was like, what am I, in 5th grade? What is this? Oh, gosh, I hate that memory. Anyway, never say the struggle. Oh my god, that's horrible. It brings back bad memories. Anyway, F Society makes a video, and it's obviously Christian Slater. You could hear Mr.Robot's voice in the back, and you know the way Christian Slater talks. You could literally hear it all, and it's not supposed to be a shock to us, but you know, to everyone else. They basically released Jerry Colby. You have been warned, or we'll start killing people. Blah blah blah. They're basically the new Anonymous in a way. They have sort of a mustache there, different mustache from Anonymous mustache. So basically, he's back with F Society. He goes back, and they want to blow up a building, and basically Mr. Robot's like, you're either a 0 or a 1, a yes or a no. And he mentions his father, and he's like, fuck you, and he basically leaves. So Elliot leaves, and then he's like, shit, I'm a part of this. Either way, I'm still going to get in trouble if I go to the cops or something and tell them about this. So he meets Fernando, man. One of these intense things, man, where he's doing meth. I don't know mighty drugs, but most likely he's probably doing meth. And he's just there, and he's like, yeah, man, I said don't worry about Sheila. She lives in the tub, man. You know, like, don't worry about her. I like you, man. Hey, don't worry about her. No. Stop. That type of thing, man. He's getting real uncomfortable when Sheila's in the tub, but Fernando ends up leaving like after 7 minutes, and he's gonna get rid of him basically. So he gets him arrested. Sheila was like, she was passed out in the tub, man, because she was beaten, and she was like, why am I in the tub? But luckily she didn't fall and like slip down and like, you know, Jim Morrison didn't like drown. But Angela's boyfriend's cheating. He's not even that hot to get even another girl. What? How's that possible? There was this rapper earlier on in the episode who said, yo, man, check out my CD, man. Oh, yeah, I'm rapping right here. Check out track 2. Track 2 is really good. Oh, yes, thank you. $20 for the CD. Yes, $20. And that's going down. And he uses a CD, Angela's boyfriend. He's like, it's just making my computer freeze. Isn't it objecting? Why is it not working? The rapper has access to his camera now, and he's spying on Angela, and he's talking in a foreign language, like her texting. He's like, we're in. So Elliot meets Mr. Robot at the dock, and basically talks about his dad, and he tells him a story on how his dad, they fought and everything in a sort of way, and some very mysterious things, sort of manner. And Mr. Robot's like, he touching him and everything, and he's not like, he's like, and then basically he pushes Elliot off the dock, and I was like, what? I was like, USA Network, man. They have the balls. He's obviously not dead because it's episode 2. And there's a season 2, I believe, already confirmed. So, oh my gosh. But that wasn't it. What if they just killed him off there? Like, oh crap. Mr. Robot's taking care of things now. That'd be crazy. Overall, I'm going to get my pros and cons now, guys. That is the episode. Let me get to my cons first. Just get it out of the way, get you mad and everything. So, this episode is slow. The show's slow. It wasn't really boring this episode, but it is slow where you're kind of like... This is totally the Dexter of hacking. Elliot's like Dexter. He even keeps discs of his victims. Is that not Dexter enough? He talks to himself and sort of talks to the audience. Is that not Dexter enough? Either way, that goes down. He's a little bit slow. But that girl with him in the shower, the one where he like looks and she's like, "What are you doing, Proof?" It's my shower, actually. If you're in this shower, I could watch you anytime I want because it's my shower. But either way, that girl just... Not the way her character's written, but it doesn't really explain why she's there, and how does she even know where she lives? Like, none of that really was up to the writer's concern, I guess. I just gotta say it's a little bit bothering. The scenes, there's a few scenes you actually daze off on, man. There's a 4 or 5 scenes where you're kind of like... Magic Mike double XL. Yeah. Basically like that. And Angela's boyfriend's cheating. Again, he's not really that intense at all. Why, how does he get another girl? How does he do it? How does he do it? Those are my cons. Those are just little things where you're kind of like, oh, I was just looking for something to hate on it for, but now we'll get to the pros and we'll talk about the good things. This is literally the best ending I've seen on any TV show this year. The best ending ever. Because Elliot didn't even scream or nothing. He was just kind of like... And I was like... What? You're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. No, I think you're lying. No. Well, do you not see this? Oh, we got a little Sassy Sally here. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, Fernando, man. Fernando is, he's crazy. He's crazy, and, he's gone. I'm happy that he got arrested and everything. I was like, there goes Fernando. Bye-bye. He's not going to be a problem anymore. So I do like how... I was thinking to myself, he's not gonna get nothing done. He's not going to get no guy this week. You know, like, no criminal of the week. But he did. Very happy about that. The rapper guy. Yo, man. This is my track. Oh, my gosh. Track 2. It's like, oh, so amazing. He was really awesome. And he reminds me of a YouTube guy that I know. Not know, personally, but, like, I've seen. Who's a prankster. He's really cool. Anyway, Mr. Robot's dialogue, the way he's like 0 or 1, and he really brings the wiseness to the table of this show. Also, the therapy scene where Elliot screams at the therapist, he's like, "Shut up." That was really good. I think that was improv, probably not, but still, that was really well written. The opening of the show where Evil Corp offers Elliot a job, the way it's filmed and the camera and the lawyers are walking to the chairs and everything, they're like, all that's really cool. And the voiceover, again, the way the actor who plays Elliot, the way he does his voiceover is really cool. I do enjoy those moments, and they're not half bad overall. I do like how it's very Dexter-like. That's what makes the TV show actually fun. I mean, there's a lot of fun, interesting things to it, but then again, it is really slow. You have to have the mementos, the pacing of time to actually have time stand still and watch this show. Overall, I'm going to give this episode of Mr. Robot Season 1, Episode 2, titled Ones and Zeros, a B+. It's a good episode. It's not as good as the series premiere, but it's damn close to it. It definitely keeps you interested for the next weeks, and you want to see where Elliot and F Society goes. Even though this is already confirmed for Season 2, it gets me excited to see where our characters are going to take us, and where our journey will end, and where it will begin, and redo anew, or start anew. I said something else. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this episode. I'll see you for next week's episode. May the spot be with you always.